Hello everyone. I truly believe that you do not need expensive art supplies to make good art. And honestly, anything that you want to get good at, all you really need to do is practice and gain skills and keep learning. And that is how you're going to improve. Because if you have expensive art supplies and you don't know how to draw or you don't know how to do something, that's not going to make your art better. It's just, I guess, what you'd call maybe a crutch. Like, it might make it look better because the supplies look nicer, but in the long run, it's not going to improve your art any. It is truly based off skill. And so that is why I am doing some art on brown paper. I actually just wanted to, I like to recycle things because I feel like that's important for the environment. And also, I just feel like some of my best art is actually done on paper that is not like traditionally in a sketchbook. Like sometimes I use loose leaf or computer paper, and I feel like some of my best art ends up being just on those. I think maybe because for me, like, it's not something that I have to like worry about like ruining, like when your supplies are a little more expensive, sometimes you like hesitate to use them because you expect the work to be good, and so then that limits you because you just don't want to use them. At least that's what happens for me. And so a lot of the times I just end up drawing on whatever paper I have at the time. And I highly recommend you guys try using colored pencil on brown paper because it actually pops, like the colors pop so well, and it actually looks really cool. And I love how this turned out, so definitely try it out. These were just colored pencils I had left over from school when I was in like going through school. I had like an accumulation of colored pencils, and so the majority of them are ones that I am just reusing, so that's why some of them, like, why they're different lengths. And then there was a few that I believe my mom had got for me, but I haven't bought new pencil crayons like super recently. I probably haven't bought them since like school time. And then when I was in college, like, I didn't buy any. I just was like, I'm just gonna use what I have because I don't really need to buy more, because eventually then you just accumulate all these things and then you wonder what you're gonna do with them. So that's something I wanted to be a little more, I guess, mindful about what I have, and so I'm trying to use what I have. And so one of the projects I'm working on is a crochet project, and instead of the yarn that they're selling to make this project, because it's like multiple colors that blend together so you don't have to like have ends to weave in, instead of buying that, I just used what yarn I had, because I have a lot of yarn that I've accumulated, mostly purchased from thrift stores, but I didn't feel the need to go and buy that yarn specifically, and it usually ends up more expensive when it's like a specialty kind of yarn, I guess I would call it, because it's like, this yarn was made for like making granny squares, but I didn't want to buy it because I already have yarn and I want to use what I have, because otherwise I feel like eventually everything will just accumulate and then I will never use it. And I want to be able to use all the supplies, or as many as I can, that I already own, instead of just end up buying more and then the other stuff just sits there and then I never use it. This mandala that I'm drawing, I like to call them imperfect mandalas because I do not use any math when I am making this type of art. I kind of freehand it, like obviously tried to make it semi-symmetrical. Obviously it's not like super symmetrical because the shapes aren't exactly the same. But that's why I like to call them imperfect mandalas, because I feel like they're still like a mandala, but they're not like, I guess, what you'd call a traditional mandala, because there's no math involved, so none of the shapes are exactly equal. But I really enjoy making these, and I've been drawing them for quite a long time now. I feel like it's something that I feel good at, so that's what I tend to like lean towards, is a lot of drawing mandalas. But I really want to keep practicing like drawing like faces and like other things other than just mandalas, because I feel like mandalas are kind of a skill that I'm already good at. So I definitely want to practice drawing other things. I have another video coming hopefully soon. I just need to finish it and then obviously edit it or add a voiceover, which is going to be a fun kind of character that I did based on a game. And so watch out for that soon. But anyway, I just want to talk a little bit about this mandala. So my mandalas are purely freehand. I do not use any like rulers or measuring tools. And I just, as you saw, I just used the white colored pencil to draw the outline. So a lot of it's honestly, I start with a circle and then I'll add like different shapes to it. And I try to vary the shapes so that each mandala that I draw looks different. And I wanted to have like kind of a color theme, so I ended up doing cool colors for this one. Well, I guess kind of cool, like I think purple is technically a cool color, but I also use magenta, which I guess technically could be a mix, because magenta is kind of like, I want to say like a reddish purple, so maybe not fully cool colors. But this is these are the colors I ended up using, and I ended up going in with one color, and then I'd go with the next color, and then the next color, and then I tried to make sure that I didn't have like the same color together like in the same spot, because I wanted to be able to really show the different shapes that make up this mandala and show them as like separate pieces instead of like them all blending together. So that is what I try to do here. Anyways, if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I'd really appreciate if you subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this. If you have any other videos you would like to see, please leave suggestions down below in the comments, because I don't just draw. Like, I have a ton of hobbies, but I don't know what people on my videos want to see. Like, I can definitely do some more crochet videos, but if you're waiting to see a certain video, please leave it down below, because I do not read minds. So yeah, but thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate all your support, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.